please say aye. To the contrary, carried. Thank you very much for that report. We're going to move to item 8, which is the draft Te Puna Maunga Authority Operational Plan. I shall welcome Dominic to the hot seat. I understand we have an apology from Paul Majuri and that you haven't cut any more oaks down in the last 24 hours. Thank you. No. You kept the financial request and budget, and that's all nice. Thanks very much. Welcome, Dominic.
Kia ora tātou. I'll take that as read, obviously, and make just some key points. Yes, apologies first from the chair, of course. Unfortunately overseas and was unable to join. He did want to be here. And also from the manager of the Te Puna Maunga Authority, David Barner's apology, he's on leave. Every year, of course, the Te Puna Maunga Authority and the Auckland Council need to agree its budget going forward for its annual budget. That's locked into the Act. And you'll probably recall, actually, that we've just been through the recent annual plan for the Te Puna Maunga Authority. It was adopted in July this year and for the last year, and that included, of course, the LTP. And so this hopefully will be fresh on your collective minds, and I really wanted to make the point that this draft isn't really a significant change from that original one, the original one that was adopted back in July earlier this year from the previous year. There's been some minor amendments with moving some of the costings around as they become clearer, but the whole of the budget fits within the agreed envelope under the LTP. The draft went before the Te Puna Maunga Authority on Monday this week and was unanimously adopted. And you'll see in this paper that the next step here is to adopt it as a draft, and the purpose, as you'll know, is for consultation. You're not adopting the actual document itself. This is the consultation process to come up next year. And I'll just remind too that there's an added layer of consultation when it comes to the Te Puna Maunga Authority's annual plan. The Maunga Authority did its own consultation alongside the councils. Kia ora tātou. Thank you.
Okay, Councillor Fletcher.
I, on behalf of the Deputy Chair of the Maunga Authority, Tony Van Tonda, feel comfortable in approving this in terms of consultation. So I'm happy to move if someone's happy to second. And to say that I think that there are matters that the TMA is moving well in terms of trying to ensure it isn't controversial into the future, and I want to acknowledge Dominic's role in that. The only question that I have, and the only controversial matter that is outstanding, is who is going to fund the litigation, which is not just a perfunctory matter for management. If there is to be funding for litigation going forward, I just need to know from Phil Wilson what criteria would be set in place for that.
I think the key criterion, as I've expressed to the council representatives on the authority and to the Te Puna Maunga Authority management, is that there be a formal resolution committing to that litigation before council is expected to meet costs.
Thank you for that confirmation. With that, I'm happy to see this progress. Thank you.
Councillor Walker, please.
Sure. Is it possible for us to be made aware of the nature of the litigation and what sum of money might be involved?
I could only offer something speculative, and I'm not sure this is the appropriate place. It does relate to, it relates specifically to the Otahuhu redevelopment. Dominic may comment, but, and the, trying to recall the appropriate language here, Dominic, the project the rehabilitation of the maunga.
Maybe I can assist. This relates to the successful judicial review and whether or not there is an appeal to the Supreme Court or the Court of Appeal and the costs that would be associated with that.
Dominic, you want to add something?
No, that's covered it well.
So, through you, Mr. Chair, I would assume then that if we're talking about judicial review and appeals and the like, that the cost is likely to be substantial. Okay.
Doesn't appear you're getting a clearer answer than that. Councillor Turner, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I didn't find that answer very clear at all. I just want to make that you know the public are demanding. This has been in the media too a little bit. The public are demanding that we are very transparent with this matter. That's all I want to say. Thank you.
I'm sure they are. Thank you very much for that. Okay, Councillor Walker again, please.
So just a further question that goes to the matter of transparency that Mr. Turner has raised. Is there any mention of this or any provision in the accounts of the Tūpunamanga Authority?
Not that I'm aware of. All I want to speak to today really is the operational plan for consultation and to reaffirm the commitment by all members of the Manga Authority to ensure that we take the public with us, and I really applaud Dominic for his leadership on that.
Thank you for that. Okay, thank you, Dominic. As a remover for this, it was Councillor Fletcher, I'm sorry, and Councillor Leone. Thank you very much. Apologies for that. Okay, can I proceed to move that we agree the draft Tūpunamanga operational plan to go for consultation? All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. To the contrary? Carried. Thank you very much for that, Dominic. Right.